What's going on, world? It's your main man, Kareem A. Rashid, the voice and your host of Clearing the Wreckage. Yes, we got another great episode in store for you today. Once again, I don't know what you got going on if you're driving to work. All I ask is that you please pay attention to the road. And you could be on a quick lunch break trying to get a sneak peek into this episode. Just make sure to clock back in on time. Or you could be doing something that might be kind of important, and that is on the toilet. Just please be sure to flush. Yes, what's going on with you today, world? We got another great episode in store for you today. Well, what we gonna talk about today, Kareem? Well, I guess we're gonna talk about clearing the wreckage. Yes, indeed. As always, that's what we do around these parts, I reckon. We're gonna keep it I won't say lighthearted, but we still gonna get real. We still gonna get deep. We still gonna talk about the wreckage. We still gonna be authentic, our true selves, and talk about what need to be talked about. And we're on this journey together. I invited you on this journey with me to clear the wreckage with me, to even see my wreckage. How about that? I invited you on this journey to see all my havoc, all of my destruction, all of my wreckage. Welcome to the party, the pile of junk in the junkyard. Well, I want to talk today about helping others, and I want to talk about how helping others helps you and I. Obviously, if you help someone else, it helps them, but it also helps you. And the first thing I want to talk about, though, is I want to talk about the wreckage. I just want to go ahead and get that out the way. Let's go ahead and clear that up, shall we? That was a pun intended. Yes. Let's just go ahead and clear it up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and take the time to look inside so that the wreckage can begin to clear right at the beginning of this episode. Here is the wreckage that comes with me helping others. I may feel too good about myself. Let that sink in for a minute, because you're probably like, huh? In other words, an ego boost. I become Mr. Save the World. Dun, 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 dun. Here's Kareem. I'm coming to rescue you. Yes, that is the wreckage that comes with me helping people. That's just the wreckage that is inside. And it follows me wherever I go. I'm clearing it, though, because I'm able to see that and acknowledge that and admit that and then clear it, doggone it. Right? I already told you that process. That's how that process begins. We talked about it on probably like the second or third episode. You got to see it first. You got to acknowledge it. Then you got to admit it. And then you can start clearing it up. But you got to own it and take some accountability for what's really going on the inside. And you can only do that if you are actually taking the time to look at yourself, to look. Without taking the time, man, people can tell you over and over and over and over again how much of a jerk you are. People can tell you, yeah, I think you should probably, go to the gym, lose a little bit of weight. They can tell you in the kindest way. But until you look yourself in the mirror and see it for what it really is, face the fact and go, you know what? I could probably lose some weight. And then you'll start going to the gym or you'll do something about it. Because until I saw and I sat in the woods at that moment and I saw that I was the problem, yeah, I bought myself to these woods. I purchased the freaking ticket. I purchased the ticket to the woods. I did. Nobody else did. Me. Yep. My alcoholism and my addiction got me here. Folks, that is when the wreckage can begin to clear, when we first take the time to look inside. But you hear me say that all the time, though. But I'm going to keep saying it because that shouldn't get old to you, because that's what this show is all about, clearing the wreckage. So I wanted to share that wreckage with you first because we go get into it. Helping others. Oh, man, did it help me? Yes, it did. It helped me to stay clean and sober. It helped me not to be alone or isolate myself from the world. And it helped me to feel connected to others. I'm going to share a couple of stories with you on how I help people and the time period of this consists of the time of in between 2013 to like 2015 or something like that. All right, so you're on the journey with me, so then you know I'm sharing with you. If you're on the journey, then you know where we are in this story. Basically, if you just came along on this journey, I am asking that you please go to the first episode, please, so that you can know what is going on right now. So anyway, I have moved out my mom's house, got my own place. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I think that was like latter part of 2013, 2014. I got my own place. I got my own car. Can you believe it? So you probably can believe it because during that time, I had my mother, I had her taking my check from me. I was giving her my paycheck from the job I got in 2012. And I was giving my money away to one of my friends who I just admired as a financial guru. You know, I just thought, man, this guy can help me save money. This guy can teach me how to budget. This guy can teach me a lot of things when it comes to finances. I need help. I need this wreckage cleared because if this wreckage doesn't get cleared, I am going to use my money for what? Drugs and alcohol, people, because that's all I used it for back in the day. So now I'm trying to be a different person. I don't want to go back to that place that I was, right? So that's the mindset that I had. So I moved out. I got a car. I got a house. And I'm staying at this place. And I go to work and I come home. I am by myself. All alone. And one thing about me, I'm sure some records with you, I do not need to be alone. Because when I'm alone, I am in my head by myself with no one to talk to except my insane thoughts. Let that sink in. Seriously. So me helping other people help me to feel connected to others, feel connected to the world, you know? Not be all up in my head. It took my mind off of me. And it also helped me to feel needed. Yes, helping others just helps you feel good, doesn't it? It does. It just helps you feel good about yourself. Now, I got a question though. Are you one of those people that is just happy to help? Oh, you see somebody at the grocery store, they're reaching for an item off the top shelf, they're a little short shrimp, they can't get it, and you're like, oh, let me help you with that. And you get it down for them, and they're like, oh, thank you so much. And you're like, it's no problem. It's a pleasure to serve. Are you a Chick-fil-A employee? My pleasure. Do you have that type of attitude when you go to serve people or to help people? Do you just love doing it? I mean, oh, let me get that door for you. If you're walking up and you see somebody walking up there and you're the first one to get to the door. Oh, let me get that door for you, sir or ma'am. And you see somebody that needs help carrying something. Oh, let me get that for you. Are you one of those people? That's great. Are you one of those people that you may be walking in that store and you see that person reaching for that item off the top shelf? You're in the same aisle and you're like, man, I ain't got time for that. Good luck. Hope you're able to get it. Why doesn't he or she just, ask a customer service representative to get it for them? Because I ain't got time for this. Ain't nobody got time for that. Are you one of those people? Are you one of those people that you're walking up to the door, is you and this other person walking up to the door, and you, like, instead of reaching for the door to help them, you wait for them to open the door for you because you're like, that's right. You should be opening the door for me. You should be helping me. Are you one of those people? Like, I ain't got to help you, but you can help me. You got to the door first. Hold it open for me. Or are you one of those people maybe like in the middle somewhere where you're just kind of like, oh man, I really want to help, but I don't know. I'm afraid. I don't know what they're going to think of me. Are you one of those people? Or do you even know what kind of person you are when it comes to helping others? Do you even know? Do you even know if you have the motivation to help someone else? Do you even know what that looks like? I mean, I don't know. We're having a conversation, so we're having a conversation, so we're just talking amongst ourselves. I am also here to get to know you because I don't know all of you who are listening. I don't know all my listeners, but you're welcome to come in on this journey with me on this invitation, and we're just going to have a convo. We just go talk. You know what I mean? I am not the first person. Oh, what, Kareem? What? You ain't the first person. Not the first person that I described. I'm not. And I know that sounds so bad. I know it does. Oh, let me just help you. I love the help. I'm not that person. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. My name actually means generous. Straight up. So I actually have that type of heart. I am a very generous person when I take myself out of the equation. Let me let that sink in. So naturally, I'm thinking about myself, just like most humans on this earth are. I'm not alone in that, but I am very selfish and self-centered. All I think about is myself. I can be on that aisle with that person and they're reaching for something and I'm just like, no, I gotta go. I got this place to be. Please, somebody else come around and help her or him. Initially, maybe sometimes And I know this is contradicting or confusing, but I'm saying that because sometimes I love to help people. That's what my name means. Generous. It is in me. I love to help people. I have compassion, empathy. I want to help. But that selfishness kicks in and it's like, nah, got stuff to do. Go ahead, take care of yourself, bro. You got things you got to take care of. Don't be, don't be stopping for them. So that is me. And I just shared my wreckage with you. That is the wreckage that I have to clear. And that is the wreckage, folks, I have to clear every time I go out into public. Every time I go out into the world, the wreckage comes with me. Selfishness. For real. So I did some research, and these are things that I already know. I just did it for kicks and giggles so that I can give you some insight on this episode, on the show. It's an article and a study done from mentalhealthamericanational.org. Okay, I am not sponsoring them. Maybe in the future if they want me to sponsor them. Hey, if you're listening to this, you know where I'm at, Clearing the Wreckage Podcast. But research from them and just shows that those who consistently help others experience better mood, self-esteem, and life satisfaction. Also, in an article from that same website, it states that our brain rewards us when we help others. Our brain releases feel-good chemicals such as serotonin, dopamine, and oxytocin, which influences our mood, memory, and resilience. The sense of pleasure and well-being from these chemicals motivates us to continue seeking them out, which often leads to a natural keyword cycle of more acts of kindness and more positive feelings. So for me, when I start helping others, I do start living out my name. My name means generous. I start living out my name because it naturally happens and I'm doing it naturally. It's not forced. It's not somebody they had to ask me to do it. I just got up and did it. Because I wanted to. Helping others helped me continue to receive dopamine. I just want to share something with you because I don't know if I shared it before with you, but dopamine is one of the chemicals that is released in my brain when I'm drinking or using drugs. Any drug, mind you. Yes. So I was receiving that by helping people. So let me share a couple of stories with you. So there was one time I was driving. When I had my car, I was driving down the road, and I was coming from my happy place. Yep, one of my happy places. And it was a long way down this road, a long way back to civilization, back to city life. And there was a guy walking, and my intuition, I had the intuitive thought. And when I say that, I mean that I had a gut feeling to pull over the car and offer this man a ride into town. And when I say gut feeling, I mean there was no second guessing. There was no, oh man, no, you shouldn't do that. That's a stranger. No, stranger danger. No, something's going to happen to you. None of that came into play. All that was said was, hey man, you should probably offer that dude a ride. He's walking that way. Maybe he needs a ride back into town. And so that's what I did. And oh my gosh, would you believe the connection that I had with this gentleman? He started telling me about his life and his childhood and how his mom raised him and all these different things. And we just started talking and we started connecting. Remember, feel connected to others. Helping others helps you feel connected to others. I felt so connected to this guy. I felt valued. I felt needed. I felt effective. And I just gave him a ride into town. He said, yeah, man, you can drop me off right here. And it was perfect. It was perfect. I didn't receive anything from him. I wasn't looking for anything from him. We just had great conversation on the way. That's what I got. And I was able to feel good after that about myself, but also satisfied with life. Almost as if like, man, I had a sense of purpose. You ever get that feeling? Like when you help somebody, you just feel fulfilled. Like, man, is this my purpose? Wow. I have a sense of purpose now. Maybe it's to help people. Just maybe we were all put here to help one another. Oh, have you ever thought about that? It is really, truly time for us to take some time to look inside so that the wreckage can begin to clear so we can learn that, man, maybe we're just on this earth to help one another. That's your juicy tidbit for the day. That's some wisdom right there for you. But it's not really that deep, though. It's not really that deep. If you were meant to be here on this earth by yourself, you would just be here on this earth by yourself. There wouldn't be billions of people around you, surrounding you, if we weren't here to help one another. Period, point blank. That's my belief. I'm not budging. That's my point of view on that. So I also had an opportunity to help out another gentleman that I met at Walmart. By no means am I sponsoring them or am I plugging them. And this gentleman was just beat down. He was outside of the store. I was going in there one night to get myself some groceries so I can cook myself some dinner when I got back home, you know. And when I walked out, he was still in the same spot. And so I just talked to him. Say, hey, man, what's going on with you, man? You all right? Nah, man, you know, You know, this happened. I don't have anything to eat. Can you help me? I was like, hey, man, I got you. You want some dinner? I'm going home to cook. Why don't you come on yonder? And we can eat dinner together. And, man, I no second guessing. Come on, get in the car. Got him in the car. We went back to my house. I cooked a meal. We sat, watched TV, watched the movie, had conversation, talked. And we was up all night. You know, he got tired. I said, man, you can crash right here, man. It's all good, you know. Just, you know, before you leave in the morning, just let me know you're out of here or just see your way out in the morning. Like, whatever. You got a place to stay. You got some food. All good with me, man. All good with me. Connection. And then there was another person that I helped out. I saw somebody else at Walmart one day. And I was walking out the store. And, you know, there's a Burger King right across the street from the Walmart that I went to. And so I just saw that he was hungry. He needed something to eat. So I just went to Burger King real quick. And I just got the man a burger. And I went back and I was like, hey, man, here's some food, bro. Enjoy. Have a great day. And I left. And there's people I saw on the side of the road that if I didn't have any money, I just stopped and I said, hey, can I pray for you? What's your name? I'm going to pray for you. Matter of fact, let's pray right now. I walked up to people. I've had conversations with them on the side of the road. You know why I was able to do that? Why it was more easy for me than probably for a majority of other humans on this earth. I'm not saying that I'm like the end all be all. I'm Mr. Save the World. What I'm saying is, I was able to receive empathy and compassion from what I went through of living in the woods. And let me share with you some more wreckage. When I help others, I feel too good about myself. It gives me an ego boost, and I'm Mr. Save the World, and I've already shared that with you. But then this judgment comes due to that ego boost. It's like, I help out the homeless. I take people in. I do the work to help feed others around this town. What are you doing? Other people just pass them by on the road. No one else cares for people like I do. I'm the most giving person in the world. I, keyword. There's the self-centeredness. There's the everything revolves around me syndrome. There's the I am the center of the universe syndrome. I have all the power. I am the divine power. I'm God. Boy, if I don't save you, nobody go save you. I'm dead serious. That is the attitude, oh man, that I could take on with the quickness. That wreckage is still in me, y'all. I'm clearing it, but I know that wreckage is there. So I'm going to share a story with you that help you kind of see where that wreckage is. There was a young lady that I helped out one time. And I'm not going to say her name. She might be listening. You know what I'm saying? Me and her are cool. We're in great standing with one another to this day. Amends have been made. We're in great standing. Have no beef, have no qualms with her, no issues, no problems. But there was a point in time, well, in that time, and you know, in between the time frame that I've already shared with you, that's the setting of this of this episode. Just imagine you're reading a book. That's the setting of this episode, right? 2013, 2015, whatnot. So I end up seeing this young lady in distress, in dismay, in distress, and she just, to me, needed help. And so I decided to help. And then I took her to get some medicine, you know, to the pharmacy. She needed to get some medicine, and she also was she wasn't looking too healthy. She wasn't looking too good. She just looked desolate, destitute, like she needed some help. And it just so happens that as the night went on, as I'm helping her, you know, she didn't have anywhere to go. She couldn't go back to the place that she escaped from because of domestic issues. So basically, in a nutshell, she was kind of, you know, running away from someone. And, you know, so we're hanging out. I'm like, hey, well, you know, let me get you some food. I'll take you back to my house so you can shower, you know, clean up, you know, or whatnot. And, you know, so we're hanging out. We're having a good time. We're talking. We're connecting. We're getting to know each other. And then, boom, here's the wreckage in my head that starts to come up. Here's the wreckage. I'm going to be real with you. Authentic. I don't care what you think about me. I'm going to be real with you. Because I'm clearing that. I'm clearing the wreckage. And this is how I cleared it. But I'm sharing the wreckage with you. Man, I'm getting to know this female. And I'm like, dude. Like, and then she got out of the shower. I'm like, bro, she is fine. It's like, you know, when I first, I know this is going to sound bad. When I first went to pick her up, my motives were actually in the right place. That wreckage was cleared. It was just, you know, let me help this person out, man. Look at her. She needs help. You know, what are you going to do? You're just going to pass by? You're not going to help? So I helped. But later on that night, the wreckage stepped in because it was already there inside of me. And I allowed it to take over. And I started just thinking about her in a lustful way, like lust. Like, man, And then so my motives turned from just helping her to, man, I can help. I'm helping her out. But, you know, in the process, we could connect on a whole different level too, because we're connecting right now. Maybe we could connect on a whole different level. If you catch my drift, you catch my drift. Now, let me share with you that everything was consensual that happened that night, by the way. And so my motives weren't in the right place. And later on, you know, we made up, whatever, you know, made amends to each other. All that good stuff. We're in good standing. But at the time, when I first picked her up, pure motives, my heart was in the right place. Like, let me just help out. But it's just so quick how that wreckage, if we don't work on clearing it constantly, it is there. It's there. And we can allow, if we let our guard down, if we're not looking inside honestly, if we're not taking an honest look, I wasn't taking an honest look. I was just going about the day, going about the night, you know what I'm saying, as it went. I felt, well, my motives were in the right place at the beginning. So I wasn't thinking about the wreckage being there. That, you know what I'm saying, I'm a man, she's a female. You know, and oh my God, she's attractive as heck. Yeah, so anyway, I just thought I'll share that with you so you can just get an understanding of how when you're helping someone, be careful. Be very careful of why you're helping them. Be very careful. Now, don't get me wrong. Your motive can be completely in the wrong place. The wreckage could be there like, man, I'm finna help this girl because I want some. And then it could change because you can work on looking at that like, man, you know what? That's not why I should be helping this person. And you do an honest look at yourself and you say to yourself, you want to help her because you want to screw her. That's not right. And then you change it. You acknowledge it. You see that, you acknowledge it, you admit it, and you clear the wreckage. Me, on the other hand, at that point, I did not clear that wreckage. And that's me admitting that to you. I didn't clear that wreckage. I just allowed it to take control. I allowed my urges to take control. So we have to be careful when it comes to helping others. Like, I have to be careful when it comes to helping others with thinking that I'm the greatest, most generous, giving person in the whole wide world. I have to be careful of that. I have to know myself. And that's the other part I want to talk about real quick. You gotta take the time. So when I say to you every single episode, at the end of every single episode, man, you think I'm just blowing smoke up your hoo-ha? This is not a game. I've been clearing the wreckage, and I know how to clear the wreckage, and I know it's by me taking an honest look at myself. I have to be completely real with me. I have to go, hey man, why the hell did you help that person out? What did you want in return? Huh? And I have to get real. This is about being real. Clearing the Wreckage podcast, this whole show, me inviting you on this journey. If you're here with me, then you are one of those people that you're ready to get real, or you have been clearing the wreckage in your life. And you're like, man, I love this guy because he just tells the truth. But it's not about you liking me. I'm not doing this so you can like me. I got to clear the wreckage on that too. Why am I doing a podcast? I'm doing a podcast because this is my story. This is my song, and I want to sing it. Doggone it. And I know that there's a power greater than me that is writing this story, and the story is not finished. And my purpose is to share that story so that it can help you. And in the process, it helps me. Remember, better mood, self-esteem, life satisfaction. Oh man, I'm living out my purpose. Yes, indeed. So I have a challenge for you. That's all I really have for you for this episode. I have a challenge for you. I mean, well, I'll talk about something else. I did help a lot of people, and I'm not saying that to toot my horn. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, Twig. You hear me say that word a lot because I wrote a book called Broken Just Like Twigs. That term is copyrighted by Kareem A. Rashid. So don't get it twisted. You walk around here trying to use that term if you want to. I'm just playing with you. I'm just messing with you. So, I don't really care how you talk, what you say. I don't care. I also was able to volunteer. I actually took some time to volunteer at a place called the Senior Center. Yep. This is where the old folks gather. We came together as old people and we did a lot of activities. You know, and young old Kareem, he came there and, you know, he helped us out and, you know, we had a Halloween party. And oh man, you know, it was really good times hanging out with young old Kareem. You know, I got to share some of my OG stories with them. I got to tell them about the war. I got to tell them about the time that my son won his first trophy in school. Yeah. That Kareem, man, yeah, that guy, he was genuine. He was pretty cool. I'll never forget him. Us old folks, we used to get together at this place, hang out and eat and do things. And here came Kareem, just hanging out with us. I tell you, that Kareem, he had an old soul. Yeah, he had an old soul about him. I knew it. I knew it was something about that young man. I knew it. But nah, for real. All right. For real. I love doing that voice. And I love laughing. Laughing reduces stress. And it's going to help me live a long time. Anyway. Man, that's all I got for y'all today. I just want to give you a challenge, though. I want you to... Wait, before you help someone, because I was going to say my challenge is for you to help someone today. But I want you to journal about why you help others. Or first, nope, I take that back. First, journal and figure out what describes you. Who are you when it comes to helping others? Are you the first person I described earlier? Are you the person that's like, oh, I would love to help you? Or are you the person that's like, nope, got things to do, people to see, places to be, nope, not today? Or are you the person that's like, oh, I really want to help, but I don't know how. I'm afraid. I don't know how. Are you that person? Figure it out. Figure out which one you are. You're one of them. Figure it out. And then, while you're journaling about it, I want you to be real. I want you to really write who you think you are and then figure out why you think you're that person. And then if there's wreckage in there, clear it by helping someone with wanting nothing in return. And when I say nothing, I mean not even a freaking smile. I'm dead serious. Do it. That's my challenge for you. And then after you do that, journal about how you felt. How did that make you feel? Man, did you just feel great about yourself? Did you feel connected to that person? Did you feel connected to the world, to others? Did it take your mind off of yourself? Did you feel needed? Did you feel satisfied by life? Did you feel like, I feel like this is my purpose, to help people? That's what I want you to do today. That's what I want you to do. But I want you to be real about how you felt. Because if you feel too good about yourself, I want you to write it down. Man, you know what? I helped this person out, and it made me feel too good about myself. I mean, I was like, ooh, if it wasn't for me, who would have helped? Mr. Save Them All. Oh, man, I help out everybody around here. Oh, man, I do all the work. You feel that way at work probably, don't you? If you're the type of person that feels that way at work, I want you to journal about it. And then think about why you feel that way. Well, you feel that way because you're selfish. I mean, that's just the truth. I'm here to tell you, you feel that way because you want something in return. Listen here, dude. You're here to work. Like, if those people hire you, that company hired you, they hire you to work and do your job. Your job description is XYZ. You are to perform it 100% each day, and that is it. And then you go home. You're not to be worried about Andrew over there because he took 15 smoke breaks, and you're upset because you can't get a break. What does that have to do with you? I want you to write about it. I want you to really take some time. This is how we clear the wreckage together. Okay? I love you all. I'm with you always. Seriously, every week. Oh, man. So as I leave you all the time, take some time to look inside so that the wreckage can begin to clear. Peace.